All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Don's Modeling Desk, and we're going to be working on getting the shuttle bay fit in and getting the lights in the shuttle bay working. Um, I had a shuttle, but I messed it up on the Friday stream. I got to print a new shuttle, so I didn't get a chance to print one this week. And we
How
got
long does that
Jody
take?
here producing. What's going on, Jody?
Good evening, my friend. How you doing?
I am doing excellent.
Todd says, "Wow, it just popped up in the stream out of nowhere. Was there an intro? I guess you don't. Didn't have an intro."
Yeah, there was.
Todd says, "Ready." Howard says, "Set." And Keith says, "Go." And Howard says, "It got boogered." Yeah, I didn't see an intro either, buddy. Howard says, "I saw a slight intro."
It was there. Did you not see it either, Jody?
No, I didn't. Todd says, "No, didn't see it. No intro for me." And Howard says, "It was like a small poof. It was like poof."
Well,
Todd says, "Just jump straight into you saying hello."
straight to the best part, right?
We need a tech expert. Stat. Tech support. So you got that shuttle printing, or you're going to do that later on sometime?
It's printing, but it won't be done in time to put it in.
So your shuttle bay is looking pretty cool there. You're working on a ceiling?
Yep. Yeah, there's the shuttle bay.
That looks great.
Thank you.
Stephen Haynes is here.
I'm gonna paint these
Hi,
little
Steve.
lines blue with clear blue on the inside because it doesn't work good from the outside.
Oh, no?
No.
Yeah, I remember last week you tried it a little bit on the outside.
Yeah, it didn't work so good. Trying to find something here to fix this window with.
So what are you using for the ceiling there? You just got a piece of clear plastic you cut from something?
No. That this whole thing was printed in clear,
Okay.
and the ceiling
And
was
you
printed as part
and
of
you
it. But there's no way to get inside of it to paint everything with the ceiling
Oh,
on it.
that's right. So you cut it away.
I cut the ceiling away so I could get in there and do all the painting and everything. And I'll just put the ceiling back.
Yeah. Howard says, sorry, I only do medic
Medic.
because I called for tech support.
Ah. You'll do tech support, Howard? Why not?
Because he's a medic. Keith says he just needed a really long brush to get in there.
Yeah, that's it.
And you just
I don't have a
skipped.
brush that long, so
You just skipped.
skipped.
Yeah. You skipped from, it's like you dropped some frames or something.
I don't know. May have.
Your hand was there and then it went away and then it came back into the frame.
Weird. I wonder why it did that.
Howard says, I don't do ID 10T.
Idiot.
He says, and Jody and Keith needed a medic last night. What did we need a medic for last night? So we were talking too much. Keith and I wouldn't shut up. Todd says,
Yeah,
not
we all know how much Keith
okay.
talks.
I wonder if my computer did some kind of glitch. It crashed on me on Friday's stream. Or was that Sunday? I think it was Friday.
No, that was Friday. I remember that.
Yeah. It did that thing again where it says your PC encountered a problem and needs to shut down. And I don't know why. I can't figure out why it happened this time.
That is so weird because that's a brand new PC.
And the only thing I do on it is use it for YouTube and StreamYards. Like I don't even have anything on it. There's no, there's no programs or there's not a whole bunch of files or anything saved.
Right.
Like I'll have all my videos and pictures I save onto a hard drive. Like I got a few photos on here that I just.
Well, yeah, but I mean, saving videos on there shouldn't matter at all.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's not that its memory is full or anything, right? There's nothing on it. It's practically empty.
That is
Keith
so
says
weird.
I needed one twice. He needed a medic twice last night.
Why did you need a medic last night, Jody?
Oh, Keith says he needed one twice. I don't know why I needed a medic. See, something's weird here. I'm clicking on the star to star the comment, and it's not clicking. And I was trying to click my camera to turn off when I first joined you, and that didn't happen. I had to click it like 3 or 4 times. See,
that is weird.
See, I'm trying.
Jody?
Yeah.
You disappeared there for a second.
Yeah, because I was clicking buttons and seeing what happened. I was muting, but it didn't click right away. Yes, I have a wired mouse, Todd. It is plugged in.
That is so weird.
Todd says, maybe
Hmm.
wonky internet. That's possible because the kids are here and they are always using the internet.
No.
And they're
Kids
probably
using
gaming.
internet all the time? Never.
Yeah. 19-year-old kids, they hate the internet, don't they?
Yeah. That never happens.
Donnie, do you have, that's to me a clear blue, right?
Yes.
Do you have a translucent blue that's not perfectly clear?
I do not. All I have is clear blue.
I find a translucent one sort of disperses the light a little better and sort of shines a little brighter.
Oh, really?
Howard says, buys Jody a Starlink for personal use. No one else gets to use it. Yeah, no thanks. I don't need a Starlink. We're perfectly fine for internet. We're in the middle of a town, so it's just because it's a building and there's lots of people in the building and there's lots of people on this particular router using it.
Well, just 3 people.
Yeah, well, yeah, 3 people, but I think it's something going on with the computer there. It's just chugging. There's a little chug once in a while. Chug-a-lug.
That's weird though, because that computer's not very old.
No,
And like you said, all you use it for is streaming, so it's not like it's getting
Yeah.
used a lot either. That is
Howard
weird.
says, oh man, almost 1,000 views on a short of the Yamato.
Yamato.
Yeah, Yamato.
Yamato.
Yamato. Yamato. You say Yamato, I say Yamato. Whatever.
Whatever.
The space battleship Yamato. Well, we'll see how good mine does. I put up a short video today too.
Did you?
Yeah, just about I don't know, an hour ago or so.
Shorts usually do pretty good.
Yeah. 12 views. 12 views. Isn't that something? It's only been like an hour.
That's not bad for an hour.
I was just getting some clips and taking some photos of my new projects that I just finished, like the 7D and the USS Trenton. I had them in space, and I was taking some photos. Howard says I did get the 2 more boxes of parts for 111 to 250 stages. He's probably still talking about the Yamato. That's awesome. How many stages are in that, man? 250? Holy jeez, is there more? Or is that the end?
It's not 250 stages. It's 1 through 1 something, 110 or something like that is the Yamato. And then 110 through 190 or something like that is the Andromeda.
Okay.
And then 190 through 2 whatever is the Gamora ship.
So they're all
Basically,
kind of, they're like
yeah,
ships of
basically
the
they
same
came out
universe?
with the Yamato part work, and then they did an optional add-on that you could get to build the Andromeda, and then another optional add-on that you could get to build the Gamora ship.
And those are all from the same thing, like the same universe?
Yeah, they're all from the same
From
anime.
Battleship Yamato?
Space Battleship Yamato. That's a great anime if you hadn't seen it.
Ooh, that looks good, Mary. Ooh. Mary's making lasagna for her mom's birthday dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, she makes her own
I
pasta
like homemade
noodles.
lasagna.
She made the sauce last night. Dawn is here. Howdy, Dawn.
What's going on,
Hope
Don?
hope your candles are long because we just started. Don
Yep.
Keith saying hi.
Don and his candlelight.
Oh, you didn't hear that, did you?
I heard something.
I'm not sure if you get like when my computer makes a noise. Do you usually hear that? I don't usually hear stuff from you guys unless.
Oh no, I didn't hear your computer do anything.
My photos are done copying. Howard says 110 for Yamato to 111 to 170 second ship and 171 to 250 for the last one. Ooh, yeah, 24 subs. I'm catching up. That's awesome, Howard. Don says, hey, Keith.
That's damn good considering Howard hadn't been making videos very long.
Yep, but he's already well known in the community.
True.
He's not coming into this nameless. So people that know him are going to tune in and check him out for sure.
Nameless. Is that anything like old Numberless in the comments?
Yep. Did anybody else see that screen glitch, or was that just me?
I didn't, because I wasn't looking at the screen.
Well, no, I didn't imagine you did. It looked like camera stuff. Howard says yes, he saw it.
Weird.
It looked like camera stuff to me, like your cable or something.
What did it do?
It went like glitchy with green lines and no picture for like half a second, not even, just a couple frames.
Weird.
Yeah.
If it does that again, I'll unplug my cam link and plug it back in. It does weird shit sometimes. I don't really like that cam link, but It's all I got. So
What do you mean by that? Like the cable is called a cam link?
no, the cam link is the I guess you call it HDMI adapter. The
Oh, okay.
HDMI from the camera plugs into the cam link, and then the cam link plugs into
Okay,
the
so it's like a
USB.
HDMI to a USB.
Yeah,
You can get a cable that goes from HDMI to USB.
just a straight cable. Will that work for a camera?
Yeah. Is it a mini HDMI or is it a full size that goes on the camera?
Mini?
A mini? Okay. So
Yeah.
my Sony camera has one. It has an HDMI that goes to a USB, and you plug it right into your computer.
Just a cable?
Yeah, and I also have a cable that goes from mini HDMI to full size HDMI.
Well, yeah, that would work perfectly fine because it's the same thing.
Yeah, but you should be able to find the USB one.
Huh. I wonder if that would work. That would be worth a try. Maybe that would eliminate the random flicker.
Howard says the glitch was like the girl in Wreck-It Ralph. And Keith says, yeah, bottom left corner went wonky for a sec. Yeah, it wasn't the entire screen. Howard says,
That
could
is-
be aliens.
Dun, dun, dun.
Says they're more known in the South.
How's that? I thought Alec was west.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the stream tonight either.
He might be lurking.
And I'm looking for the alien sound effect. I really got to use the sound things more. I don't know where anything is or how to use them.
How's that look for
That
the
looks
blue?
cool, man. That looks awesome.
I know it's blown. Let me move the flashlight back. There.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
That looks
Yeah,
way
that
better
looks
than it did. It looks way more blue in person than it does on the camera.
Oh, yeah. It always does. Everything looks like just like a white light. Even if it's a blue light, it still turns white on the camera. Don says, shh, no mentioning his name.
Oh, what's the matter, Don? You don't want us to summon the alien?
Don't say the A word.
Now,
I just muted for a second, and then when I went to go off, it went click, 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 on and on and off.
that is weird.
On, off, on, off, on, off, on.
That's really weird, though.
See, Howard says southwest, southeast doesn't matter. It's the southern states like Iowa and lower states. Just look at Southern California. They're strange there.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
not
People are
aliens, though.
strange
That's just weird people.
everywhere. People are strange everywhere. Keith says everything is being weird. I didn't see Howard's alien comment at all in chat. Huh. Oh, YouTube, maybe YouTube held it because they're like, you can't reveal the alien presence.
Weird.
And Howard's asking, Don, you got any of the ochre train sets by chance? Don says, nope, no trains. Howard says, Keith, check if you see all the comments.
I guess Don doesn't like trains or lights.
And Todd says, if your YouTube chat is set to top chat, you will miss comments. Change it to live chat. Yeah, that is a thing too. Because then it'll only show you, for some reason, it determines which comment is the most popular. I don't know why.
Yeah, it decides it for you, which makes
Yeah,
no
it
sense to
decides
me.
which comment to push to the top.
How
I
do
don't
you know
maybe
which
it
comment I'm going to
keyword.
like the best?
Who knows? Maybe it picks a keyword. If you say unicorns in your comment, you'll get pushed to the top. But if you say menstruation in your comment, it'll get hidden at the bottom. Howard says, no, Donnie, he was building a big boy plastic model. And then Don says, lights are for beginners. LOL.
When are you going to be a beginner then, Don?
When are you going to be a beginner then? Come on, Donnie. Get him. Get him.
You just going to stay
Light 'em
behind
up.
forever?
Oh, Howard's in with the invasion here. Howard's sending the troops. Oh, Donnie, you frozen.
No, I'm
You're
not.
back. You were. When
That
I
is so
put
weird.
Howard,
Why is it doing
I-
that?
it's probably my computer. When I put Howard's comment on the screen, you froze for a sec. It's probably my connection.
Is anybody else seeing the freezing?
Yeah, then we'll know if it's just me or not.
You're right, Don. Models do not need lights. They're just better with lights.
They're better. Yes, they're better and more fun.
You know, we don't need to eat steak, but steak is really good.
Dawn says, no, one alien's bad enough. Keith says, no freezing here. Howard says, I saw it stop too. It's doing the things you're seeing. So me and Howard are seeing the same things. I don't
Why
know.
did Keith not see it though?
Maybe he wasn't looking.
Possible. Possibly.
That is possible.
That is so
don't
weird
have-
though.
Any other things open on? Oh, I got the file. I got the file thing open, but that should make a difference.
No.
I don't need to have that open anyways. My photos are done copying.
Well, now if you had if the photos are still copying, that could do it. But if they're done,
Well, when we just first started, they were still copying, but yeah, they've been done for 20 minutes at least. At least. Let's see. Howard says he's closer to Donnie, probably meaning Keith. Keith is
Yeah.
closer to Donnie, so he's not getting the glitches. Howard says, I bet it's aliens. Not saying it is, but it's freaking aliens. Yeah, I can't play that one. It's not in here.
no. Todd never moved that one over to my account.
Oh, there it is.
I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without
Oh, it
saying
is there.
it's fucking space aliens.
Yeah, because it's under space, it's under S, not A. Space
Ah.
aliens. I was looking for aliens under A.
Ship my pants, you're kidding. You can ship your pants? They're right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow,
I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants.
Ship your pants.
Ship your pants for free. I just shipped the bed.
And there's the open shuttle bay doors.
Right on.
It has closed doors you can put on if you don't want to see inside the shuttle bay, but
Oh yeah.
I
And you
like
know
the
what? If you
inside.
wanted to, you could even cut them in half and open them a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Cut it in half and then cut each piece in half and then just have the two middle pieces on the sides open.
yeah. I think it's weird how they kind of overlap. You know, they don't meet even.
Yeah, well, that's actually a nice little detail showing you that it does. Like, they probably would overlap like that. You get a better seal, right?
I guess.
They're relying on a mechanical lock and not just the force field holding it in. Like a physical mechanism there. Because they don't have self-sealing stem bolts like they do in Star Trek.
Oh no.
At least I never heard them say anything about it on the Orville.
Right?
They might have them, but they just never mentioned it. Dawn says, "Nice work, Dawn."
Thank you.
Howard says, "Nah, make it have a hole in it with a shuttle crashing into it." There you go.
Oops.
You heat up the shuttle until it's nice and soft, and then you smash it into the ground or something, so it's all pressed out and mangled and buckled. And then you burn it a little.
You got to get that resin really, really hot to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Just
It's
melt
not like
plastic?
styrene.
Oh no.
No.
So you got to use a torch, actual fire, not just a heat gun.
You might be able to use the heat gun, but you'd have to get it pretty hot.
Yeah, well, not the kind of heat gun I had because I used it for like 35 seconds and it melted the fucking heat gun.
Melted that little cover on the end of it. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, it got hot enough to get soft, and then when I hung it up on my little hook, its own weight slowly stretched it out and melted it down because I guess it stays hot for quite a while.
I don't know about your heat gun, but my heat gun, when I hang it back up on the little holder, it doesn't go off immediately. It turns the heating coil off, and then the fan continues to run for a few seconds to cool it down.
Mine doesn't do that. I just had a cheapo one, right?
Well, mine is not a high quality one.
Keith says, "Donnie, you could use the shuttle you messed up on Friday." Yeah, that's right. Still get some use out of it.
Yeah.
See, star. There.
It already looks pretty rough. If I could remember where I laid it, I would show it to you, but I don't remember where I laid it now.
You can just take a grinder to the end of it and grind down a little bit of it. And then you just take some scrap pieces of plastic and cut them up into little chunks so it looks like debris.
Oops, we had an accident.
Oh, there's drummers drumming again.
As they do.
Can you hear that?
No,
Okay.
I
good.
don't anyway.
Good. Somebody upstairs in one of the apartments above us for the last week, it's like above and next door. For the last week or so, I think they bought a drum set, but they don't know how to play the drums yet.
really bad.
So it's just like.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, man. Leave them alone. You got to start somewhere.
Not in an apartment building. I
Well,
don't know. It's either that or someone trying to learn how to dance that has no rhythm.
that's where they live, so that's where they practice.
Yeah, you can hear the drum. It does totally sound like a bass drum. It's like they don't have all the drums. I don't hear any cymbals or anything. I only hear like a bass drum and a snare drum or something. So I don't know. Maybe they just found a drum or something.
Maybe they just haven't worked their way up yet. They got to start with 2, then they'll move up to 3.
So Howard says, I accidentally got sent back to the start of the stream and the intro did play completely, but it seemed the connection to live doesn't play correctly.
Connection to live.
Like when it was playing live, it glitched out, but now that it's already passed, like you can rewind it.
And it's there. That's weird.
Yeah, because it's like been recorded, right? And
That's
then
weird.
Howard says, hey, don't tell me how to bang my girlfriend. It's just her hitting the headboard.
No.
Mary doesn't like hitting the headboard, huh?
Well, we got a cushioned one. It's got some padding on it. Todd says, I just threw up in my mouth a bit.
I wonder which part of that made Todd throw up in his mouth.
Man up and swallow it, Todd.
That's right. Man up. By the way, did you know you can stand this thing up? The OmniFixo?
Really?
Yeah, it has little slots here. You can stand it up like that.
Well, I never.
I didn't either until the other day. I was looking at it, and it's got slots here where you can stand it up this way.
I
Like
could
that.
see you probably having to do that sometime. Like if there's something you can't move and you got to put that where it needs to be. Right? Like a bigger thing where you can't just grab the wires and hook it to that. Yeah,
Right.
that's a good feature. I didn't know that.
I didn't notice it till the other day.
Todd says, I told everybody about that. Try the vertical stand. And Howard says, yes, Todd told people that. Cameron. Good evening, Donnie and Jody and everyone in chat, says Cameron.
What's up, Cameron?
Hey, Cameron. And Howard says, they don't listen, Todd. I heard you. They don't.
What?
Don says, I guess someone wasn't listening.
Maybe I heard it and just don't remember. I do that a lot.
Keith says, what? Did someone say something? Click, click, clickety, click. Clickety, click, the chat.
Hurry up and warm up, soldering iron.
Todd says, squirrel,
Squirrel!
squirrel, squirrels in my pants. Squirrels in my pants.
There we go.
Not sure what Howard's on about here. Your mother, RTFM GD. For Christ's sakes, would you put some pants on? I don't know who he's talking to. I don't know how he knows I don't have any pants on. I don't have a camera on. He's just assuming. You're right, but you're still just assuming.
I do not have any idea what that little rant was about.
He says ESP. Extrasensory perception. That's how he knows that I have no pants on. Bonnie Mary.
What?
That picture you showed me. Howard says, I was answering multiple people. I'm just that good. And Dawn says, I'm saving all my rants for Wednesday when I need it. Oh, we have lights. I've
Yes,
witnessed
they work.
illumination.
They have been tested.
And Dawn said, let there be light. And there was.
See, Don, I knew you'd get into it. Now, let's see if we put this in here. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
He says, never. He's going to fight till the bitter end.
That's okay, Don. If you want to remain a pre-beginner, you can.
He says, you'll have to drag my emaciated carcass out of the darkness.
Let's see how this looks. Needs more white down in there, though. But it can't because it's solid down there.
I think it needs more light. Where?
Well, let me slide this back down in there.
Okay, so you got that bent around in like a U shape.
Come on, cooperate.
Howard's talking about his ESP like last night when I asked Todd if he was eating strawberry licorice because I could smell something. Turned out Todd was eating Sour Patch Kids, but that's close.
You have ESPN?
He has ESPN. Extra sensory perception nuggets.
Oh, the wire coming hooked.
And Howard says, Donnie, if you get Donna's Secret Santa, send him a full light kit.
There you go. Now, see how on the end there, the light don't go quite all the way down to the end of the strip? You see what I'm talking about, Jody?
Yeah.
It doesn't go all the way down to the end of the strip there. Focus.
It still looks like it's the brightest spot is in the center. Like on camera, it mostly looks like the whole thing is lit, but it's just a little brighter in the middle. What I'm seeing and what you're seeing is a big difference too, right? I'm looking at it on the monitor. You're looking at it with
Yeah.
your eyes.
For some reason, this side looks nice and evenly lit, pretty much.
Yeah, that side does look
But
a little
that side
better.
has a bright spot in it.
Maybe the paint's just not even.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I don't know how bad it looks to the nude eye, but it looks pretty nice from here. I wouldn't sweat it too much. If anything, the one on the left is duller than the other two.
Yeah, it is.
The floor looks awesome.
It does, don't it? That turned out good.
The whole thing looks awesome.
But I can't get the light any further back in there because there's a solid piece that goes about that far back in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's right up against the side of the shuttle bay.
I wouldn't worry about it. Unless you want to try to get in there and start carving that piece away. But I doubt if you want to do that.
Not really.
Now that strip there is going to illuminate the ceiling and the floor too, right? That's going to light up that whole shuttle bay piece.
See right there how thick that solid piece is?
Yep.
That sits right against the side of the...
How would you get in there if you wanted to? Because that doesn't come apart.
No, it doesn't.
If you wanted to carve that out, I don't know how you'd even get in there. Your saber's too nubby. Like it's not long and pointy enough to get in there.
Yeah, you'd have to sand it down with a Dremel or something would be the only way.
Yeah. Or file it, maybe.
Whew, boy, that would take a
Maybe
long time.
Only file the edge.
You'd have to do it careful though, because you don't want to file any of this edge.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to hit that at all. When you put the piece in there, how far does it cover? Like, is it flush with the outside of that, or does it inset a little bit?
When you put the shuttle bay in here, this
Yeah.
sits right against the side of the shuttle bay.
So it's at the same level. It's
On
flush
both
with the
sides.
surface.
Yeah, see how it fits flush with the edge?
Yeah. No, I mean like when you push it all the way in, does it stick out or stick in, or is it flush with the edge there?
It's flush with the edge like that.
Okay, it's not inset.
That little tail sticks out.
Yeah.
At least I think that little tail sticks out. Otherwise, the shuttle bay doors would be recessed that far. I don't think that's the way it goes.
Let me see if I can find a picture of it. The Orville rear end.
Yeah, that little tail sticks out. Best I can tell.
Yeah.
I can't find a picture of it from the outside.
Let's see. I got one here.
From the outside?
Yeah, and from here it looks like that does not stick out. Let's see. I'll send that to you. It's a screenshot from the show. It says City TV in the corner of it, so it looks like it's directly from the show. So I'll put that on Discord for you, Donnie.
Okay. Let's see here.
There, I messaged it at you.
If you look at this picture, you can see it looks like the doors are flush with the exterior, and then this is sticking out.
It does look like that. But if you look at this picture, which is right from the, well, maybe the angle, you can't see it. The angle of the picture I showed you, now that I'm looking at it, you're looking at it straight on, so you wouldn't even see it.
Well, let me bring that picture up, and I will share it.
Ken's here. Welcome, Ken. Saying good evening, everyone. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Howard says, now, if Donnie made the last three go in a sequence, where the yellow is, that would be cool. Keith says, Donnie, that looks like the same needle file set I just got.
Oh, this one? I love these.
Oh, I got one like that too. These got a bunch of little files and you can change them.
Yeah, they go inside the handle, and you can take whichever one you have.
I have one like that too.
Where'd you put that picture at? Or did you directly message
I
it to
messaged it. Yeah, I messaged it right at you.
Got it.
Howard says, looks like the cob is too close to the side of the bay.
Yeah, but I don't have a choice. That's as much room as I have.
Yeah. Well, what if you cut away?
I could try using a cob light. I didn't think about
What
that.
if you
I'll try
cut
that
away on the inside though? You don't need that secondary wall, like where it slides into that pocket. You don't need the pocket inside there. You just need the hole on the outside.
What do you mean?
Like where you slip in your shuttle bay into that little slot. It's like a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need the inside of that pocket. Like, is there a little wall inside there when you take the shuttle bay away? Is there still a little box in there, or is it just a hole?
It's just a hole.
Okay, I thought there was like another little box
It's just a
that was
hole.
inside
But
there.
you got these sides right here.
Yeah, so
and
the
then
sidewalls are thick.
I don't know if you can see how it goes like at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, I see it from this end. Yeah, okay. So it's not just a little. See, looking at it from the other end, I thought it was like just a little step. But yeah, you'd have to.
You have
Hmm.
you have the flat part that sits against here up about that far. And then
Yeah.
instead of going straight out and down, it comes out at like a 45-degree angle. So to get the
Yeah.
light all the way to the back, it has to be pushed against the side of the shuttle bay. But I have some cob light. I may try those in just a second, but I wanted to let me see if
Yeah.
I
Give
can
those a shot.
share this. Let's remove this one.
Howard says, "Can you
Okay.
just hollow out the center like a channel, not remove the whole thing to let the light seep in there a little more?" Does he mean like where you got the light coming in?
I think that's what he means. Yeah.
Just make it
There's the
thinner.
one Jody was talking about.
Yeah. So at this, on my second look at this one, I think just the way we're looking at it straight on like that, you can't tell whether that little platform is out or not.
Yeah, but you
Like,
can
you just-
see the sides of the shuttle bay are
Yeah.
flush
Yeah.
all the way around.
Yeah. So if that platform is there, you'd only see the edge anyways, and you can't tell.
Right.
So I didn't pick the best photo. But yeah, there's not many pictures of the outside of it.
No, there's not.
Find some you'd have to find some pictures of the actual filming model.
I'm wondering if I can.
Howard says, "Okay, I'm done. I just Googled it and got hose with rear naked ends." Nice.
What?
Howard said, "Okay, I'm done. I just Googled it and got hose with rear naked ends."
If you say so, Howard.
Pre-stripped. Everyone's saying hello to our friend Ken. Everyone wishing Ken the best to feel better. We've all been feeling kind of shitty lately.
Well, it'll help if I put the shuttle bay back in. That looks better.
Even the pictures of the filming model don't really show the back part. Let's see. Todd says, "Donnie, check Discord." I think Todd probably found something for you.
Okay, 1 second. That looks more even, don't it?
That looks nice, yeah. Todd jumped in. Let
I
me just
might go
add
with
him.
that.
Welcome, Todd.
What's up, Todd? Let me check the Discord.
Oh, there you go.
You wanted shots of the studio model, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been using that site a lot.
That's funny because I was just thinking, I suck at looking for stuff on the internet. We need somebody like Todd to find these pictures. And voila. I got ESP2, Howard.
Yeah, I've been using this site a lot, but even this site doesn't show a good picture of the back of the ship.
So it doesn't show that. You can't see that little platform at all. Like you don't even really see it inside. I wonder if that maybe extends in and out or something for a purpose.
But
Which part are you trying to do?
Well, on his shuttle bay, on the
Uh-huh.
physical piece it has a little platform sticking out of the back of it.
here, I'll show
And
you.
we're trying to determine whether that's supposed to be protruding like
That.
Oh. Well, I don't see that in that picture.
Yeah, but you don't even see the edges of the shuttle bay in that picture. There's just a hole there.
Maybe that's a part you're supposed to cut off that's just for the printing process. I've seen a lot of, I don't know, I've seen a lot of resin stuff like that where you have to cut the support things away. You have to remove a lot of material. Maybe that's an extra piece or something that's not supposed to be there. In the photo Todd showed, like you don't even see that on the inside of the door either. There's not like a big plate there.
Right, but what I'm saying is in this picture here, I'm trying to zoom in on it.
Oh yeah, the one you showed earlier. You do see it. From the inside of the shuttle bay, you clearly see it sitting there. They're like
And it's
standing in front of it.
blurry, but if I can show it here. Oh, Todd's got one too. Did you have that one on the screen a minute ago, Todd?
Yeah, this is just from RPF, but I mean, this is the studio model. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm seeing a lot of renders, and I'm seeing a lot of resin model kits that have that little ledge, but not on the studio model. Now, that doesn't mean that the studio model wasn't modified at some point.
Yeah, because if you saw the picture Donnie showed earlier, it's a shot from the show where they're inside the shuttle bay and the door is open and you can clearly see that platform on the outside of the shuttle bay. But you know, that's not necessarily a shot from the model. That's from a set or a green screen or whatever, right?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not on the model, but it was on the set.
Yeah, that's what makes me think they extended it because of what's in the, you know, the show makes it look like it there, but the actual model doesn't have it.
Right.
Implying that maybe it's something that, you know, retracts in and out for when they
Right.
have it
Sure.
there.
Or somebody who built the set wasn't looking at the studio model.
Yeah.
Oh, that never happens, Todd.
Huh. Uh-huh. I just, you know, you don't know what the people that modeled this STL that you printed, what are
Right.
they based off of, right?
It's based off of the Series 1 Orville.
Right, but I mean, did they just willy-nilly it, or did somebody take pictures of somebody's replica, or did somebody convert an STL
I don't know.
from the resin print? I mean, there's all sorts of stuff here that.
Yeah, because
That I
that
don't
floor
know.
inside your shuttle bay doesn't look the same as what's shown on the show, right?
Yeah, the floor is simplified.
Very much so. Howard says, "Oh, I was just gonna say, put Todd on it, and he'll find the pictures." Yeah, we knew Todd had it.
And he
on
did.
it.
He found
On it.
a good picture. That's not from that website, though.
No, that was from RPF. Somebody at RPF took pictures of the studio model.
Oh, nice.
There's a couple pictures
Howard's
there.
asking, is that maybe considered a drop-down door? Don's eating his Harris ketchup-flavored chips.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, they created a CG model of this too.
Yeah,
of the Orville.
that
Yeah,
was season
for
3.
the third
Well,
season, they didn't have
Yeah.
they didn't change the physical model. They made a CG one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they wanted to be able to switch back and forth anytime. So, you know, who knows?
Well, the
Makes
CG
sense.
model was different. In the story of the show, they did a refit of the Orville,
Yeah, so there
and
was
then the
added
CG
detail.
model was different.
Yeah, couple new colors and a couple new details,
Yeah,
pulsating and stuff like that. A lot more detailed. Ken says maybe it's an extendable platform. And now
possible.
we're gonna go check something.
Here's another one of that same set. I mean, I can just give you the link. I mean, he took the, you know, they're pretty detailed for, and it sure looks
Oh,
like
that's
a
a
real
good one.
model to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it looks like for the third season for the CGI model, a lot of what they did was just paint those panels darker colors.
yeah, yeah. It's a darker gray.
I'm
For
sure
those-
somebody just scanned this. You know, they scanned the studio model and turned it into a digital asset. That's all. So,
Yeah, and
but
then
they had to,
modified it.
obviously, like you said, they had to modify it to put textures and paint and all that on it.
You know what? It's going to be the only Orville model, so there won't be anybody to compete with and compare it to. I think he got it.
I mean, there's
wouldn't sweat it too
another
much.
rear shot here, but I'm sure you've seen this one where the engines are lit up and it's next to the TV. But
Oh yeah. Where it's sitting right beside the big monitor.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's on the other website. Where did my bottle of glue go?
It's over there.
Good job, Jody.
Told you.
And thank you, Todd.
Yeah, I'm sitting here at my desk watching, so I'm working on my option list that I had to change everything for the house.
How'd your work go last night? You had to do something.
Yeah, and then
late
11
last
o'clock
night?
this morning I had another one. So
Oh,
What
so you're
meetings?
working on your house model?
no, I had to well, there's a whole thing. Did I tell you the story with the whole granite with the granite countertop?
Yeah.
Right.
So you're
They
getting
brought
that.
back-
You're getting that rectified.
Yeah. So that's what I was doing
Nice.
today, was getting all the options updated and getting it signed and paying a small
Yeah.
change fee, which is fine because I know they have to do paperwork. It's fine. Whatever.
What, they have some problems with the granite or something?
No, they took
said
away
they-
3 days after 3 days before we went to the design center to pick our options, in which we had picked out already. We had gone through and picked everything and wrote down all the option numbers, the colors, everything. They went in and we went in there and they go, oh yeah, that granite's not available anymore. What do you mean it's not available anymore? Well, it comes from India and we expect the prices to go up. Why are you out of it? No.
How's the price going to go up on something you already have?
The same way that the price goes up on gasoline before it's actually gone.
Yeah. They decide that it's going to be this price.
stupid.
That's
And then so
insane.
we you know the design center lady hit me up and she's like, hey, you know, two of the drawers in the center of the master bathroom vanity, because it's two cabinets and then in the middle is a stack of drawers, right? And they're like, those are too small for the poles you pick. You pick these 5 1/8 inch long poles, the handles, and that's too big. So are you okay with doing the matching knob? And I'm like, sure. You know, for those drawers. And I said, and it just gave me this wild hair. I'm like, I wonder if they ever brought that granite we wanted back. And sure as shit, if it wasn't there, and it was $725 cheaper.
Cheaper, not more expensive.
Yeah. Well, because if we change the granite, when we had to change, we had all this stuff picked out, like black door handles, black faucets, you know, black shower fixtures, everything. And when we had to change to a different granite because they said it wasn't available, we had to pick this shitty granite that was kind of black and white with a little piece of garnet in it. It was the best option at the time. And we said, well, the black doesn't match. It's just it was very warm, so we went back to satin nickel. You know, like a nickel color, silver color.
Right.
Well, now that the granite got cheaper, it was cheaper. It's actually cheaper to go back to the original granite and back to the black, even though the black costs more because.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Because black costs more than the satin nickel, which is bullshit because it's just spray paint. But they'd like to charge more because it's popular, I'm sure. It was cheaper. We actually saved $100 to go back to the original granite and switch everything to the more expensive black. So
Howard's saying check Discord. He put something there. Where'd
I know.
you put it, Howard?
He's sending me like YouTube links or something, which I'm not going to watch on the stream. So it's weird.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see it.
Oh, Howard is sending Todd YouTube links.
Oh, he's sending it to all of us about the Orville shuttle leaving the bay. So there you go. It's a shot right from the show. It looks like probably. I don't know. I'll watch it on here. Let's see what it is.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, it's those guys. Those guys.
Where did he put it?
He messaged it to me.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Clip. Yeah, it's a clip. It's not very long.
Oh, it's Jason. Well, that's not a very good shot. You can barely tell if there's a ledge, but it kind of looks like a ledge. And that looks like a CGI model.
Yeah.
So the physical model that looks like it doesn't have it. The CGI, maybe they added it.
Yeah, you can see a little platform there, barely.
Yeah, do you want me here? Watch. I don't care if they're on the screen. Jason can get mad at me. That's Jason. It's Jason. It's Jason Eaton, the second guy. Here. This is Jason. I
Yeah,
mean,
but it looks like you can see.
No,
a little.
that's Stuart Foley.
oh yes,
That's
Stewie.
Trek Yards.
Yeah. But I've talked to him.
Captain Foley. And Sam.
I mean, it's just a
Huckings.
freeze frame, so there's nothing different to see here.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
move.
and
I mean, you can
the thing's
barely
kinda in
see
the
yes,
way.
there's a little ledge, but this is definitely the CGI model.
It's like the other picture I found. It's kind of straight on, so you just see the edge of it, and you can't tell if it's there or not. Anyways,
I mean, you can actually, they're so close, you can actually see the polys in this corner. Like you can see where the edge, it's a bunch of straight edges to make the curve.
Yeah.
The CG. So do you want to follow the CG model or the studio model?
I don't know.
just do whatever looks best on the model you're making right now.
That's
Right.
I agree.
Thank you, Ken. Howard says, if you watch longer past that clip, they show the actual physical shuttle bay and it has no ledge either. There you go. Says
Well-
yeah, so it's up to you.
In that clip, there's. Oh, you're talking about in the full video. Yeah.
Yeah, probably he just gave us a little.
Here's the way I would look
Yeah.
at it. If cutting that off is going to make a mess of it, I'd leave it.
Yeah, I probably will. I
'Cause
can
the
cut
last
it
thing you
off
wanna do
and
is
sand it off
And then you
with
have to sand it, and then it doesn't stick out enough, or it doesn't stick right. Maybe add some little pieces of very small styrene to give it some, not just a flat bar. Because in that picture, it did look like there's some little panel details or something underneath.
well, it has a little detail underneath.
Oh well, there you go.
I think I'll probably just leave it like it is.
All right, what was I?
And thank you, Todd.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I need to get some lights into those.
You know, when I deleted the closet in the room where the lab is, you think that you would get a credit since they don't have to build the closet anymore.
Yeah, it's less work.
Yeah, it's just like
They-
if you go to McDonald's and order a cheeseburger plain, they shouldn't charge you for all the condiments. It should be cheaper.
They don't,
We
though.
got there just a couple little tiny. You gonna put a little fiber optic in there?
I'm going to do a little hole there. There was one of the pictures I was. Which one was it? Not that one. Not that one.
If you take your shuttle bay out, you'll be able to get your fingers into there to.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There was one of
And
the
Howard
pictures I
says-
saw. Here it is.
Howard says they can get upset at Wonderfest if they want to be asinine about it.
No, I mean, if anything, it promotes Trek yards. I think Stuart will be fine. Go
I
subscribe to
think he
Trek
means-
Yards. See, now he's happier.
I think he means the model. If anyone's gonna complain about the model at Wonderfest,
Oh God,
that would be asinine
the fact
to
that we're
point
not
that
even,
out. And
the fact that we did a little research and we're not sure. I don't think anybody else is gonna be like, I can't believe
yeah,
that platform is sticking out. How dare you?
yeah, I wouldn't sweat it at all.
I'm not going to.
Score the bottom of it most of the way through, and then if someone's there and say, well, that little platform's not supposed to be there, say, oh yeah, sorry, and then snap it off. Everyone's jaws will drop.
Let me get back over here.
And Howard's asking,
see, If you look at that one, those torpedo launchers just have a little hole right in the center where it's lit.
oh, I see that. Can you expand that? Can you zoom in on the photo?
Let me find it. Here it is.
That also looks like the CG model.
It does, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it changed. What the heck? Hang on. There it is.
Yeah, like even if there was a platform there, you wouldn't be able to know it or not anyways, because it's kind of looking
But you can
straight
see
on
that
at it.
little. You can see that little part on the bottom of it. See that part in the middle where it's wider?
Oh yeah, like a
Thicker.
support. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they added that with the CG model because also if you
like
look
that.
at the
That's
studio
right
model,
there.
that entire border around the thing is sticking out.
Yeah,
Around the opening is sticking out, but on the model it's flush.
And they probably did that because of the shots they had from inside that we saw earlier where you see that.
I mean, it could be. Maybe they said, hey, we're going to start using the CG. It's easier to use, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was Favreau who just did the, directed that he loves studio models, like when he did The Mandalorian. He
Yeah.
just loves physical, practical models, and it's maybe when Favreau left, they said, let's get this in CG. It's a hell of a lot cheaper, I guess, and they made
Well,
some
and they
adjustments.
moved to
Well,
different.
when they built the set of the studio, the shuttle bay, they went, that ledge doesn't exist on the model. Let's fix it in CG.
Yeah,
Who knows?
because they went from what were they on before, Fox or whatever, and then they went to Hulu.
Right,
After
because
season 3, they changed studios.
it was
That's when
on.
they-
It wasn't on Fox. It was on one of the studio channels.
Oh yeah,
What was it? It wasn't Paramount either. It was
the WB or something.
the WB. That's it. It was on the WB first, and then they canceled it, and Hulu made the third season.
Yeah, and that's when they went CGI and finally glued down all their freaking shoulder pads. So Howard's trying to ask Todd, did you get the under the stairs situation?
No,
figured out?
I'll go up there. I went up there. Oh, no, today's Monday. I went up there Saturday, but I didn't take pictures. I'll figure it out. When I do we have to do our frame walk next week. A week from today, actually. And I'll find out. I'll probably still drive up there on Saturday. I go up there every weekend, and I'll take some
Howard
pictures.
says that clip showed a thruster protrusion.
I think you mean thruster.
I think he means thruster. I got a thruster protrusion.
Does he mean the two things on either side that look like thrusters that were lit?
Those are not
John
thrusters.
says those are torpedo tubes.
Yeah.
Ken says Howard, that's where he's going to keep the people under the stairs.
Oh, I already told her kids. I'm like, yeah, if you misbehave, you're going under the stairs.
Sure.
Oh.
Damn rivet counters. He says, go back to the clip I sent you. You can see it from the side. Okay. And then he says, probably yes.
Is he talking about the platform or the two lights?
He must be talking about the platform. If it's a side shot, you'd see it. And yeah, like Todd was saying, it depends on whether it's the CGI model or the physical model, because it looks like the physical model doesn't have it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's on the one you got that you printed. Leave it in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens.
Alec is here. Says hi, Donnie. Hi, Jody. Finished having dinner with my aunt and uncle. Haven't seen since Christmas of 2019. Oh wow. Well, it's nice that you finally got to see them after quite a while. Hope they're doing fine. Howard says, what are you drilling out? He's drilling out the torpedo launchers that he just mentioned.
Yeah. Got those drilled out. Just got to get lights in them now.
And LOL, I'm not an alien. Don's protesting. See what you guys did? Howard says the torpedo launchers, you can see them in the clip from the side. Okay, he means the torpedo launchers.
Oh,
So
okay.
I guess they protrude a little bit. And we got everybody's biggest fan, our favorite friend and viewer, Kenneth, says, evening, Donnie, sitting here watching your amazing live stream while waiting to clock out at 10:30 tonight, and I have to work the same time again Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'm off after Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's awesome, Kenneth. Good for you.
Nice. Yeah, I'm off Thursday and Friday too.
Oh, Howard says, "Oh my God, need to come in and yell at you guys."
Why?
I don't
Oh,
know,
boy. You're
because
in
we're
trouble.
not looking at what he wants us to look at. He probably wants us to show it on screen and look at it. And Alex says hi to Kenneth. And Kenneth says Thursday and Friday and the weekend. Right on. Good to have a nice long weekend like that.
Yes, always good.
Oh yeah, you guys Thanksgiving for my southern friends, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. We got that shit out of the way a month ago.
Ours is a fall harvest.
Fall harvest. Yes. The autumn solstice celebration. All hail Samhain.
That's Halloween,
Yeah.
not Thanksgiving.
The fall harvest celebration. Well,
Halloween.
Thanksgiving and Halloween are like right beside each other for
They are.
Canada. Halloween's like the weekend right after Thanksgiving.
2 weekends.
Well, yeah, 2 weekends. I am sorry. Mary counting rivets over there. A rivet counter. No, she's just being accurate. They frozen?
Who, me?
No, okay. No, you just weren't moving your hand.
No, I was just looking.
You're just being very still. Just checking. Just checking.
Just checking. Just trying to decide if it'd be better to put LEDs in there or SMDs.
SMD.
Probably be easier to get an LED in there.
How bright do you need it to be?
Oh, it doesn't need to be super bright.
Are you going to stick it right to the surface where the hole is, or are you going to make a little box around it?
I was just going to put it down in there. Doesn't really need a box. It's already got a box pretty much down in there. It's got a little hole down in there.
Okay, yeah. And it's round.
Mhm.
Yeah, an LED maybe. What if you made a little tube that fits into that hole that holds the LED like a sleeve?
That would work too.
And then you wouldn't have to screw around trying to get the LED to mount into that large hole.
I have some brass tube too somewhere here. I wonder if one of these is just the right size for a 5mm LED. Possibly. Oh, there's a piece of aluminum tube. I have lots of little tubes.
Oh, look at that. I harvest old radio antennas.
Ah,
Use those for my model stands. Howard says to Kenneth, "Do you guys have days off?" Yeah, farmers don't get days off very often. Alex said, "So Donnie, I posted my first true successful print in years on Discord. We'll be sure to check that out at the end of the stream."
yeah, I'll check that out.
Alex also off tomorrow on Wednesday. Yeah, Thanksgiving for USA. And Don says, "Well, you Canucks are more sophisticated than the US, LOL." Well, it's not that. It's just somebody decided someday, you know what, let's move Thanksgiving back or forward in October, because I don't know, there was some kind of discrepancy with some other
Well,
holiday
you know,
that was too close to something else. I don't know. Christmas too
Thanksgiving is
close to
supposed to be a celebration of the pilgrims and all that, and y'all didn't have that, so
Well, no. Let's see. Kenneth says, "Wow, that's an amazing job you're doing, Donnie. Sitting here
Thank
blown
you.
away from the job you're doing." Let me try that again.
That's a
Wow, that's an
perfect
amazing
fit.
job you're doing, Donnie. I'm sitting here blown away from the job you're doing. There you go. Sorry. I messed up. I had to say that again. So now is that brass gluable to the resin?
Yeah, super. Well, it's not. Yeah, to the resin itself. Yeah, super glue will hold it.
Super glue will hold it in place.
Yeah.
The LED is not going to put a lot of pressure on pulling it laterally or anything like that to snap it.
Well, no, because the LED weighs nothing. You know.
Look at that. Beautiful.
That's a perfect fit for a 5mm LED. That's what I did for the headlights in the Falcon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, mounted them in a brass tube. Probably this same brass tube. A piece of this same brass tube. Probably.
Now, it would be really lucky if that tube fit tightly into that space you got there.
You know what's crazy? Let me turn these lights. Turn these lights off where you can see down in there. Well, now you can't see in there at all, hardly.
Oh, yeah. We can see it.
But there's a little ring in there. Where's my flashlight? It's here somewhere. That's too much crap on my desk. Who put all this crap on my desk?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to tell you. It's over there.
I just got a different flashlight. I have more than one. Oh, and of course, this one's dead. Never mind.
Why'd you kill it?
I didn't. It died of misuse or something. I don't know.
Over flashing.
Oh, here it is. I hit it. No, that's
I told you it was over there.
there. But if you can see down in there, there's a little ring down at the bottom. And the camera wants to focus on the flashlight. But there's a little ring in there that's small right at the end.
I think we saw it okay without the flashlight. Actually, the first time you held it up there, I got a good look at it.
That tube fits perfect in that little ring.
Awesome.
Nice.
So now you can put that LED as close or as far away as you want from the actual hole there.
Right.
You know
Well, that's what I'm fixing to try here.
Try it.
And what I should do before I hook this up is turn the voltage down to 3 volts.
Ah, you know,
Try it.
Or we'll get a nice little poof, and that'll be it. Oh, that's a blue LED. Well,
nice.
I don't want a blue LED. I want a white LED.
You're no fun. Howard says United States Thanksgiving was observed on various dates, but in the mid 20th century, most states celebrated on the last Thursday in November.
Isn't it always the third now, right? Third Thursday?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, the third Thursday.
The LED fell out.
Fourth Thursday. It's gonna be the fourth. 1, 2, 6,
Yeah.
13,
The last
27.
The last Thursday, whether it be the third or the fourth Thursday.
Yeah, that works
Sometimes
good.
there might only be 3 Thursdays. Oh, yeah.
And that's what the whole length of the tube.
Way at the end, yeah. You know what? I have a feeling it's probably going to be the same no matter how long you make that tube.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's nice? Having the tube means it looks deeper, right? It actually looks like a launcher down in there. So
yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's not directly in front of the hole. And you don't have to put anything in the hole.
Right.
Like
even if you want to, you shouldn't.
Don't put anything in the hole. This is not a tortilla tube.
It shall remain schmegless. More history from Howard. On December 26th, 1941, President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed a bill into law making Thanksgiving a national holiday and setting it to the 4th Thursday in November. Good night, Keith. Keith is turning in. For
Have
the
a good
evening.
one, Keith.
Have a good night, buddy. Good night to Helen. Similarly, in Canada, the festival did not have a fixed date until the late 19th century, at which time it was typically night, Keith. Ken says held on November 6th, 1957. The Canadian Parliament proclaimed Thanksgiving to be observed on the second Monday of October. And Don says, wow, Cliff Clavin showed up tonight.
That's a good one. I hadn't thought
Clifford
about Tears in a
DeForest
long
Clavin
time.
here. And Don says good night to Keith. A good one, Don. Hey, man, you got the facts, you got the facts. You know what I'm saying? I love telling people what the hell's up.
The sky.
or what was up
Just the facts,
in the
man.
past.
Just the facts.
Yeah. I don't know what's up, but I know what was up at one time somewhere. So if you guys tune into Keith's live stream tomorrow, you'll be subjected to the horrible grinding sound of my voice once more.
Oh, you're producing for Keith too? Nice.
Yeah.
Keith finally decided he needed a producer.
Well, I did it once for him before. Howard says, hey, Don, I resemble that fact. He was my hero on Cheers. Yeah, I liked Cliff.
I did
was
too.
the best. I liked everybody on that show except for Diane.
Oh, you didn't like Diane?
No. Don says, much love, Howard, but I had to scorch you. I don't think Howard's insulted by that.
Let Don have his moment.
That's
He
a
doesn't
nifty
get
little
many
pipe
of
cutter
them.
there.
Let him have this one.
That's cool. I gotta get me one of those.
What's that?
A little pipe cutter. I actually have one, but it's not that small and it's not that nice. It's old and it's rusty. It's a little bigger than that. Like, it's still pretty small, but it's not that small. It's a steel one and it's all rusty, and it was in my dad's
That's
basement.
what this one is. It's steel, but it's painted.
Yeah, but it's nice.
I've had this one
Looks like-
forever.
It looks like it cuts the pipe instead of slowly grinding it.
Yeah, it does. But if you take your time with it and go round and round and round several times each time you turn the handle, it
Yeah.
cuts it nice and clean, and it doesn't smush it any.
No burring or anything.
Yeah. Of course, your hand gets really tired of holding onto the tube, but there we go.
Boink. There you go. Nice.
So you get a nice little cut.
So you know what you do? You mount your little pipe cutter onto a handle, and you have the handle clamped to your table, and then you just hold the tube, tighten the cutter each time, but you don't have to hold the cutter, and then you can just rotate the tube. That would be much more ergonomic.
Right?
Howard says, what about her replacement? Diane's replacement?
It did
Nothing wrong
mush it
with
a
her.
little bit.
Well, I think it kind of curves it inwards a bit so you don't have a sharp edge, right?
Yeah, but now the LED won't fit in it.
Oh, what about the other end?
Well, this particular piece was cut on both ends.
Oh. So you just got to get in there with a file and
Yeah.
there you go.
Now the LED fits.
Howard says, I'm not scorched. I roll with it. It was one of my favorite shows. Yeah, it was a great show. Cheers was hilarious.
Yeah, Cheers was awesome.
Howard says it's an HD version. HDX is Home Depot. So that's a Home Depot tool you got right there.
I
That's
don't
it.
even
As
remember
per-
where I got it. If Howard says Home Depot, I'll go with that. I don't remember where I got it.
Oh, and now other Howard is here. He says, I'll swap accounts. That way Don can keep first unless Trent or Buck shows up or Donnie steals it. And Alec laughs out loud at that.
I wouldn't steal Numberless's number.
Oh. What you got there, Donnie?
Todd wasn't looking. He didn't see it.
Oh, and other Ken is here saying hello to other Howard. Hey, other Ken. Two Kens are better than one.
Ken and Howard aren't good with one YouTube channel. They got to double up.
Mhm. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, it was just heavier than I thought it was going to be. Sorry.
Alex says, hi, other Ken. Hi, other Howard. And Howard says, we're making our rounds. Don says, does Howard have another brother like Daryl? He has several. Come, Howard. This is my brother, other Howard. This is my other brother, other Howard. And this is my other brother, other Howard.
Yeah. Paul just named all of us Howard.
Like
He said
George
it was
Foreman.
easier to remember that way.
Like George Foreman, eh?
Yeah.
Or Hank Hill there. I always wanted a son named Hank. I'm going to call you Good Hank. Wait, does that make me Bad Hank? Shut up, Bad Hank. Howard says, hey, Donnie, you know Jordan thinks Howard and Dash are two different people. I swear he had too much time off.
Jordan's not used to time off. Now I just got to get these soldered up.
Alex says, Donnie, I must confess, I almost asked you why you're putting a flux capacitor in your Orville until I remembered the last week that was from the floor. Yeah, that's the first thing I was thinking too when Donnie started the stream and I saw it sitting there. I was like, it looks like a flux capacitor.
It kind of
Especially
does,
when
don't it?
lights up. Yeah, a little bit. Especially when it's lit up.
This is the new Orville. It can travel in time. It can skip
wish it
forward.
would.
It can skip forward 20 years to when season 4 is actually made.
20 years, yeah. Howard says, paging Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine Howard.
They've been promising season 4 for about 5 years now.
Yeah, I've seen a video or an article or something about it every once in a while. All clues about season 4, talks in the works.
Stop talking and do it.
Don says, disorder in the court is still the best. And Howard says, you know where that's from, Jody? Do I know where what's from? Disorder in the Court? Let me bubble those brain cells for a second and see if I can come up with the data. Disorder in the Court.
Give him time to type it into Google, Howard.
No, I'm not Googling it. I'm just trying to think. Is that
I don't
the
know
name
where
of
it's from.
something or is that a phrase from something? And Don says, hey, Mo.
Three Stooges?
Dr. Howard. Oh, the Dr. Howard.
Paging Dr.
Dr.
Howard.
Fine,
Dr. Larry.
Dr.
Dr. Howard.
No, I don't know where that's from.
I don't know where Disorder in the Court came from.
Disorder in the Court is still the best. Night Court? Night Court? Is he talking about Night Court? That was a good show.
That was a good show.
It could have been called Disorder in the Court. That would have made perfect sense for that show to be called that.
Oh, Lord, yes. Because that show was nothing but disorder.
Did you have some?
I already had one.
I'm going to go freshen up my coffee. Classic Stooges. Don says Classic Stooges. You're all fired.
No.
Not something that I was ever a fan of.
Yep.
Disorder in the Court is from the
Take
Stooges.
vegetables and see if you need anything like soy sauce. So if you do, I'll grab it for you.
Howard says
Right.
no, Disorder in the Court was one of the Three Stooges. And Howard Fine Howard was their last names. Oh. Okay.
Well, yeah, two of them were brothers. Howard
Yeah.
and Howard.
See, I didn't know. All I knew was that their names were Larry, Curly, and Mo, and then some other guy replaced one of the dudes. I never really watched the Three Stooges.
I did. I watched it all the time. Disorder in the Court, was that the name of one of their episodes?
Yeah, sounds like it's probably one of their movies, or I guess they did like a lot of short films, eh?
Well, they did a lot of movies, and then the movies got chopped up into shorts.
Oh.
If I'm remembering right. I like the one where Mo was divorced and he lost his shit every time somebody said Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause that's where they had their honeymoon?
yeah. Or that's where she left him or something. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But every time somebody said Niagara Falls, he just lost his shit.
Don says Shemp
Niagara
was
Falls.
Howard. Don't forget Shemp. Howard says, was Curly Joe or Curly the Howard? Number one of their movies in 1939. My Bad from 1936. Disorder in the Court was a short, and they made shorts, then movies. Yeah, that's what I thought. They started with short comedy sketches. A lot of things were just short things back in those days that they played in between the movies, right? They didn't have previews and movie trailers like we do now. So they played either news clips or just like little filler comedy things.
I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Yeah, same here. If
It
it's
fits-
from if it's from before the 60s, I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
It fits that Don would know it, though. That checks out.
And it's not something my parents would have been into. I remember on several occasions when that would be on TV, my dad would change the channel. Ah, I hate those fucking guys.
Oh, he didn't like the Stooges?
No.
I wonder why.
Probably because he was thinking, that's not how you poke someone in the eye. All right, I'm back. I don't have to yell anymore. I might still do it, but I don't have to. Don says Curly was a Howard. Curly Joe wasn't. Oh, so Curly and Curly Joe aren't the same person?
No.
Howard says, I liked where they got married and was trying to build a house for their wives.
Yeah, that was good.
Now I want to go watch their movies. Don says, grew up watching the Stooges, Bugs Bunny, and all the classic comics. Yeah, I watched all the Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes stuff because they played that on Saturday mornings on
Yeah,
TV.
But Don
We
got to
only
see it
had
all
limited
first run.
channels. I don't even think Don's that old.
And here's where Don says, piss off, other Don.
And he says, did you watch the Three Stooges movie that came out in 2012? Yeah, our kid was a fan of that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was okay for a movie.
Yeah.
I think they did a pretty good job, especially Will Sasso. I've always liked Will Sasso ever since Mad TV was on.
Oh, I used to
think
love
he
Mad
did,
TV.
Yeah. I think he did they captured the essence of what it was. You know what I mean? It's just silliness, outrageous silliness. And he says, piss off, other Don.
I knew that was coming.
Well, you gotta say that. It's a requirement now. It's tradition.
It
Can't
is.
break tradition. We'll have our catchphrases.
Yeah, but Don's catchphrase is wood is good.
Wood is good.
You know,
Wood is
catchphrases
good.
don't have to be true.
Wood is good. And Howard says, I wasn't a fan when Shemp was the third guy or Curly Joe. The original Curly was my character. Wood is good. Lights suck. LOL. And Ken says, I have a catchphrase.
Don't believe him.
Oh, he was asking, I have a catchphrase?
We all have a catchphrase.
I have a catchphrase?
Yes. The thing you say all the time that you're known for saying,
Oh. Excellent.
whether you say it on purpose or subconsciously, it's a catchphrase.
Like Jody's, "What's up, shipheads?"
See, that was a conscious effort to try to catch your attention by saying shipheads, and then the viewers get, wait, what did he say? What?
It worked. It became your catchphrase, Jody.
Why is Donnie trying to push it in from there when he has a big old hole to put his finger in? Because his finger's not long enough to reach from one end to the other to put in
Yeah, I
that
can't
hole.
reach from here all the way up to here with my finger.
You need the thing longer. Good news, everyone. I invented the thing longer. That was from Futurama.
I couldn't get into that show.
I
Really
liked it.
I couldn't get into it.
He invented the thing longer, and it's just like a glove that goes over your hand with one really, really long finger. And he was trying to explain to the rest of the characters what it does. Have you ever had the problem where you need to push this button and it's way over there? No need to get up anymore with the thing longer. And then things start happening, and the usual chaotic story, and blah blah blah. And then they have a bunch of different. They go through. I can't really remember. It's been a while since I seen the episode, but a bunch of different things happen, and then he also invented the look ahead machine, or the something else like that. The supposed machine or probability machine or something like that. It was like a viewer that could show you possibilities. And then at the end of the video, or at the end of the episode, after everything happens, it cuts to him looking at the screen at the machine, and then he's like, so that's what life would have been like if I invented the thing longer. And he's got like a blueprint of the thing longer, and he throws it in the garbage. It's really weird.
Well, that show was weird, but it was great.
Yeah, I liked it. I like the robot devil.
Oh yeah,
I love the freaking the robot Santa Claus going around killing everybody. Howard says, I have a catchphrase. I just imitate everybody, and I can't type for shit on my computer. That's why I have so many typos.
oh, we haven't noticed that at all, Howard.
Don says, what are you, an alien parrot to Howard?
Is he saying that he's saying that to Howard?
I don't know what he's saying. He's trying to type with candlelight, so he might not be typing right.
Is your candlelight not working out, Don?
on his wooden keyboard. Howard said, that got me lost.
Wow, you got Howard lost. That's an accomplishment, Don.
It's a big farm, you know. Pretty easy for someone to get lost on it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to come down to my farmhouse. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure. Give them 2 good whacks. They'd split right in 2. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll be waiting for you. Donnie, look at the time.
I know.
Are you gonna finish up what you're doing there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna be grounded if you're late for your bedtime.
That's true.
Right?
Howard says, "That's my voice. Give it back."
Let's try. Keep them from being too bright. Let's try 510 on resistors.
Isn't it fun just wiring in different resistors just to see?
Yeah.
So
I usually use
Just-
450 ohm for white LEDs, but I don't want these to be too bright. So we'll try 510 and see what happens.
I put 1,000 on them before.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Just to get them dimmed down to where you want them?
Uh-huh. Did that in Enterprise.
So I'm gonna need more lessons on the resistors, but so you can try different resistors to get different levels of brightness.
Brightness.
Like, yeah, because it cuts the power down, right?
Correct.
So
Just
is there a
don't.
possibility that you can put one on there that's not enough of a power cutter that it'll still blow
You got to
your
have a
light?
minimum,
Yeah.
or else you'll pop the LED.
Okay. So depending on the voltage of the LED, there's a minimum compatible voltage of a resistor that you have to use.
Forward current. That's what you're aiming for. Resistors are current limiters.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of calculators online that you can use to do that math for you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just type in LED resistor calculator.
Yeah.
Almost all LEDs you're ever going to work with are 20 milliamp forward current. So then you just give it a supply voltage and what the voltage of the LED is, and it'll tell you exactly what resistor to use.
Gotcha. So whatever supply, like whatever power you're putting into the thing has to be at least as much power as the most powerful light. And then you lower the power for the ones that don't require as much.
Well, like if you put 3 volts into a 3-volt LED, it should only pull the current at once. But if you need to like power red lights on the same 3 volts, you need to put resistors in front of them, drop them down to like 2 volts.
Yeah.
But if you go 5 volt or 12 volt and then try to use 3 volt LEDs and 2 volt LEDs, you're going to be, that's why I use 5, because if you use 3 volt LEDs and 2 volt LEDs and then you give it a 12 volt source, you're just wasting all that energy in the resistor. It's just going to heat up the
Gotcha.
resistor and it's going to convert all that extra current to heat.
Yeah.
Unless you need something inside that runs on 12 volts. Yeah.
Well, the reason I do it is because the power supply on my shelf is 12 volts.
Yeah. See, I don't have something like that to plug all the models into when I'm done.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not putting AC power jacks on the models. I'm just putting a battery box in the stand. That's the only thing I can do. Let's see. Don said, I was referring to the fact that you're imitating everyone like a certain alien. Howard says, oh, I got it. That makes sense. And he says, by the way, I kept modeling after the stream, after we quit the stream while chatting with my girlfriend and almost got that book nook put together. Cool.
Nice.
Wow.
And Don says, if you measure the voltage across the resistor and add to the forward voltage, it would equal Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. Timba is arms wide. Pretty much any electronic component except a resistor or a motor has a direction to a plus to minus. Current motors just can be reversed.
Most motors.
The pot resistors just add in or reduce current load, like a potentiometer. I know what those are.
A potentiometer is
Yeah.
just an adjustable resistor.
Yeah, I know what that is because you use them in guitars.
There.
And Ken saying, great stream, guys. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. You take care, Ken, and you also have a great night. Donnie, that looks awesome, man.
I'm going to have to paint white at the top to see if that'll catch a little more light and reflect it down in there.
Into
Otherwise,
the ceiling,
I might
yeah.
have to put a little light at the top.
I think if you put a white, yeah. You got that ceiling piece in there, that plastic back in there?
Not yet, I hadn't, no.
That'll probably diffuse and refract a little bit too, eh? If you make it rough, sand it,
Yeah, but-
and maybe,
But I
maybe
think
even
this
paint it
top
white.
needs to be painted white to catch the light.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we got so far.
That looks great. I really like the lights around the wall there, the blue bars. That looks awesome.
There's a lot more than just the blue bars in the actual Orville shuttle bay, but I don't know how to do all that. That would be
Howard
difficult.
says, looks great, but what about silver tape?
Silver tape. Oh, yeah, for the top. That would work too.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about silver is it makes the light look more blue.
It does, yeah. And you got to make sure you don't have any exposed wires.
Yeah, well, there's no wires at the top anyway, so that wouldn't be a problem. But anyway, that's what I got done tonight. I got my shuttle bay mostly lit. Once I get the light for the interior figured out, whether I need to just paint the top or maybe add another little tiny piece of LED strip in there.
I bet if you paint the inside of that top part, that'll make a major difference.
I think it will too. Being white instead of gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I can get the shuttle bay glued in, and then I can start building the light boxes for these and for this part that goes on top here, because it has lights, windows all the way around it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to build one big light box here, and that'll cover these windows and these windows. But we got that part figured out. But thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you want.
Will
let me-
popped in right at the end.
What's going on, Will? I appreciate the like, man. I do. Let me hop over here.
I know.
And Donnie likes you back. So
Yes. I have liked a lot of Will's videos.
He's pretty cool. Howard says, "Don't tell the cops. I know how to make a cattle prod with high voltages."
Well, that's all you need to make a cattle prod, ain't it? High voltage. Bzzz.
Don
by the
says,
way, I don't know if he
"Great
mentioned it, but Ian did make it safely to Mexico, but they customs confiscated all his vapes. He's very upset.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Uh-huh.
They took his vapes? Why?
I guess they're illegal down there.
Bummer."
That's crazy.
But he says the guys on the beach sell them, so there you go.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why, so they can make money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll confiscate all the vapes. You sell them new ones, we get 25%.
They probably if he
That's
probably
right.
waited long enough, they'd probably sell his vapes right back to him.
Yeah.
he goes to the airport to come back home, and there's some guy at the airport selling vapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know they're not throwing those things away.
No, they're not.
Because they
But
took
anyway,
his vapes, his juice, and all his cartridges, everything.
wow. But tomorrow night at 7 Eastern will be Keith. Still working on the light kit for his Jack Sparrow pirate ship. And then right after that
I'll
at
be there
9
too.
Eastern. Do what?
I'll be there too with Keith.
And then 9 Eastern will be Buck working on his not Lego, not Harry Potter, not Hogwarts castle. And then Wednesday night will be the Woody Wednesday stream working on the Istanbul. Thursday night will be Jordan, and I have no idea what Jordan's going to be working on Thursday night. We'll see when Thursday night gets here. And then Friday night is our usual HTM live stream. And then Jody, will you be streaming before Andrew again Saturday
I should be streaming Saturday. Yes.
at 4 Eastern?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, 4 or 5. We'll see.
At
Depends how I'm feeling.
sometime Eastern.
Sometime Eastern, early
Yeah,
evening.
Jody will be streaming, and then at
Yeah.
9 Eastern,
prior to Canadian Starships.
yeah, Andrew will be streaming. And then we've got the Sunday HTM stream at 4 Eastern. And then back to here the whole HTM week. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. I think Will says he'll be lighting a Lego DeLorean tonight.
Unless
Nice.
the vote shifts by then. Will's got a poll up on YouTube there to see what the viewers want to see next.
Nice. But I appreciate everyone. I'm going to get out of here. I got to hit the bed and get up in the morning for work. 185 days till Wonderfest. But
Excellent.
thank you all for joining by. Thank you, Jody, for producing. Thank you,
You're
Todd,
welcome,
for looking up
friend.
those pictures. And I'm going to get out of here. Have a good one, everyone. Later.